Hi, Chair Bennett. My name is Eli Lipman, and I'm here on behalf of Move LA, a transit advocacy group. And we align with Metrolink and MTC supporting operations funding to keep transit frequent and reliable, but we cannot fill empty seats. So we are here today as primary sponsors of AB 610 and AB 1919 for fare-free student transit. We have 20 students from San Francisco, Sacramento, Placer County, LA, and San Diego requesting $94 million in this budget to support fare-free student transit. You've all worked on visionary climate legislation, especially you, Mr. Garcia, Assemblymember Rivas, Assemblymember Friedman, and you've all spoken in our panels at some point, and we'd love to have you. This is a big investment in climate. Let's be real, every bill we have supported is long-term planning and land use changes that'll take decades. We need solutions today. That's what CARB said. We need to reduce VMT 25% by 2030. This is gonna result in VMT reductions this year. 239 million miles is our estimate in the first year, and nearly 2 billion in 5 years.
Thank you very much.
So please support that funding.
Appreciate it.
Good afternoon. My name is Frida Martinez, and I'm with Mid-City CAN. I have been a transit rider my whole life, starting since elementary school all the way to college. I am currently a community college student in San Diego, and as a low-income student, I cannot afford a car or the myriad of expenses that come with owning one. So I rely on this program. I relied on it in high school, and I didn't have it. That's why I'm here to ask you to allocate $94 million to fund our youth transit passes across the state. I need this program in high school, and I didn't have it, so that's why I'm here advocating for it. MTS saw an increase of 106% of rides taken by youth, which equals 600,000 rides that month. We need the state's funding to make sure that these new youth riders can continue to ride with us.
Good afternoon, Chair. My name is Mike Borisov. I'm a student at Glendale Community College, and I'm also the ex officio Sustainability Commissioner for the City of Glendale. Students are today's riders and tomorrow's ridership. We need to reduce the average vehicles miles driven in the state of California by 25% by 2030. Let's not procrastinate on this issue. This is immediate ridership, the easiest type of low-hanging fruit. Transit ridership is a core pillar in upholding a clean, equitable, and sustainable California. We have less than a decade to reach our climate target goals. Let's start with a strong swing this legislative cycle. Support fare-free transit for students across the state of California. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Pearl Sunkami, and I am a student leader representing Cal Poly Pomona. And I want to touch up upon the need for AB 610, which would provide a free bus transit pass for all California students. A free transit pass would promote student success and retention. Students can utilize their time in the bus to catch up with work. For a student that lives in Los Angeles and goes to school in Cal Poly Pomona, that's 2 to 3 hours of valuable time that could be saved. They don't have to worry about how to get to and from school, which is required by law for those under 18. It's a basic need for those who do not have access to a car, and it lowers vehicle miles traveled and greenhouse gas emissions, which follows California's goals. That's a reduction of 105,600 metric tons of greenhouse gas emissions and 239 million miles in a year, equivalent of taking 22,000 cars off the road. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lorelai Claxton. I am a personal product of the public transit system, specifically the Foothill Transit System in the San Gabriel Valley. As a student at Cal Poly Pomona University, I have been allotted many opportunities, but have only been able to participate in leadership on campus because of my access to free transit pass. I live 6 miles away from Cal Poly at a commuter school, but it is extremely difficult to reach the school safely by other means like bike and scooters. Prices are high, especially for students that have automobiles that have to pay for maintenance, gas, and other expenses like annual parking passes costing $462 annually. 33% of students at Cal Poly Pomona that have regular access to a vehicle use public transit. Students want to be mindful not only of their expenses, but their actions regarding sustainability and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. For others, the ability to purchase an automobile is near impossible while paying full-time tuition. Transit costs, thank you.
Dear members of the Budget Subcommittee, my name is Heather Brandt. I am a full-time California Community College student parent and mother of 3, currently serving as the CCSF Student Chancellor and delegate on behalf of my college within the SSCCC, Student Senate for California Community Colleges. I am here today because AB 1919 was vetoed due to funds not being put in the budget. Transit access and affordability is a basic need among California students. We are asking for your help to remove barriers in accessing education by investing $94 million in transit and thus in us and our futures through the support of AB 610. This is an equity issue when we're talking about who has access and who does not, who can afford it and who cannot. We have seen that through data that when supports are in place through transit pass programs, graduation rates increase as much as 27%, as shown with Rio Hondo College in Whittier, California. It would also help grow enrollment coming out of the pandemic. Let us help rebuild transit ridership and be a part of the solution to some of the issues we've heard today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Alicia Nagpal, and I am a student and part of the Associated Student Body at Folsom Lake College. I'm here to ask you to budget $94 million for AB 610. My college is within the Los Rios district, which has 4 main campuses plus satellite campuses for all 4 colleges, which is a lot of places that students may need to travel to. Many students take classes in all 4 of these campuses, or just 2 of them, whatever the situation may be. They need public transit. Not all students can afford cars, and having free public transit systems would allow the students to achieve academic success and ensure a future. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Assembly Budget Committee. I'm Hector Ledesma, student trustee of Cerritos Community College, and I'm here in support of AB 610. Assembly members Holden, Borner, Horvath, Fong, and Pellerin are asking the state to invest $94 million this year to implement a fare-free statewide student transit pass pilot program that will help California demonstrate how we can help achieve our education, anti-poverty, climate, and transit goals together. This ultimately will reduce vehicles' mileage traveled by 239 million miles in 1 year and almost 2 billion over the course of 5 years, ultimately reducing greenhouse gas emissions by over 105,000 metric tons in 1 year as well. I also wanted to mention that fare-free student transit provides accessible and equitable educational opportunities to the forefront of student needs. Thank you.